Hi everybody, I'm Stevonly and welcome back to the next episode of Revolution Idol, where we will go on with growing the numbers, as satisfying as it is. Last episode we finished the last leveling of the red one to level 100 so we can ascend. We built up some points by now, so I'm gonna press the ascend button. Let's see what happens. And as you can see, the red one is very slow, but we get a mult gain of 0.1. Since we build up a bit of points, it's not a lot, it costs a lot, 1.6 billion for the next one. Let's upgrade the orange one for now, yellow, green. We really need to start upgrading the rest now. We need to build up a lot of points to get that lap speed for the red one, because when that lap speed picks up, the numbers will be growing like crazy. I hope you enjoyed the last episode where we started this entire new playthrough of Revolution Idol. We have to build up the numbers. We unlocked the first achievement of the first ascension. We got an extra 200 points for the shop to use, which we won't be using for now. I think I'm just gonna save up a lot of points until we are much further in the game and maybe buy some upgrades on the most important things. I think actually income could be nice, but it costs 1,000. We only have 1,300, so we have to prioritize a bit in what we want to invest to. I think our focus now is to, as I said in the beginning, get the lap speed for the red ascension. The max level went from 100 to 110, so that's actually nice for next ascension. I think the first prestige is when one of these reaches 1,000, which is probably the red one. At least I think that's how it was explained here. Later you can prestige adds a constant mult and an exponent, but it resets your illusion. The prestige button will be hidden until you can prestige again for at least 1.01 of your prestige multiplier. Yeah, so we need a prestige exponent. I'm still not really into that part. Let's upgrade these ones a bit. I think we'll go now a bit for the cheapest until we can really build up a lot of points to increase a lot of the red one. Next is yellow. And that's what you get when you lose a lot of lap speed, especially with the red one after an ascension. You can really see that the climb of the numbers is quite dropping in speed wise. Hey, we can prestige for the first time. Do we want to do that already? I think we do actually, because we can unlock the multiple. Well, let's do it. We have to click 5 times to make sure that we want to prestige. I think I want to buy per 5. You can buy per 10, per 25, per 100, or just maximize. And maximize is just for the amount of number that you have. You can see we can now go to level 9, 4 levels. But I think I want to do it per 5, just like that. I like it always a little bit more, you know, spread out. Round numbers, I love round numbers. As you can see, since we unlocked the prestige, we can now also spend shopping coins on the prestige stuff. But I don't like that. Prestige exponent. Add another 5. I wanted to say add another 5. We are at 15. Next is level 20. And let's get the orange now to level 5 as well. The other reason why I like to do it per level 5 is because if you buy the first 5 levels of the new color, the next color gets unlocked. So then you know that immediately you buy enough to see what the next color would cost for 5. 805, dang. See, so 5 levels of yellow costs 8,700, so. But we did prestige. And as you can see, we have now another extra number here in the back. So this will be multiplied, so that means that actually every red one, instead of just getting the total number of points, it's now multiplied at least by the prestige. At least that's how I understand it. Multiplication of multi times exponent. Yeah. First prestige at times 10 prestige multiplier. That I didn't check. I'll show you guys the next time the prestige comes up what I mean with that. Because it's like there's a multiplier to everything, and it's better to have a higher multiplier to just get that increasing speed of build up of points. Because now I think it's kind of the same speed as we started on last episode in the start of the game. It is going a bit faster, but I think it can go much faster, especially if you prestige a bit later. I did prestige a bit too early, but I really wanted to prestige to get the multiple buys unlocked. So the next achievement we should go for, I think, is get the blue. As you can see, the first really impact achievement is the color spectrum. So we need to buy the white color. It'll take some time though. But then we get at least extra lap speed in total, in general, for all colors. So that's really nice. Play for 5 hours. That will take some time though. Then we will be like a couple of episodes in. 10 episodes. But it will be nice to get the multi gain. The multi gain is just these times on top. And here you can see it's 0.01. Then it is multiplied by 1.05. So doesn't make big increase, but it does really add up. Let's unlock the first 5 levels of yellow. The first 5 of green is like 469,000. That will take some time though. Anything change in the leaderboard? Where are we? 47,790. Yeah, that's what you get when you start from 0. Let's buy 5 levels of red. As we know now, in Ascension, the first level to buy after an Ascension cost 1.6 billion. So we really need to save up a couple of billions, maybe tens of billions, to really level up the red number, the red circle more, because yeah, it was very slow afterwards. I do think when I played this like half a year ago, I only ascended the red one when I was able to ascend the yellow one. So you leave the red one max out, then max out the orange levels, and then the yellow, when you max out the yellow to level 100, then only ascend the red one, because then you have a lot of points available to at least get to like level 20 or something, maybe close to 30, because then you at least get the lap speed of the red one that you really need. Next will be another 5 levels on red. Let's give 5 more levels to orange. I think we should get to the blue one first now. Reach Ascension 2. Yeah, that will take some time. As you could see, after we ascended, we had a max level of 110 to reach. Then you can ascend again, and then you get your ascension powers times 10. So you will see the multi gain now is times 0.01. After the first ascension, it's 0.1. And then after the second ascension, I think it's times 1. So that means that every time a red circle finishes, you get plus 1. And now we get 0.01. Let's get 5 in yellow again, speed that up a bit. Level up the orange, we are learning level 30 in the orange, level 15, level 15 in the yellow, and 0 in the green. But we're getting close to the green, it's 469,000. We still at least have 5 levels of red to do and 5 levels of yellow first, I think. And then we can upgrade the green one first. There we go, 55. And level 20 of the yellow. Now we can save up to get the first 5 levels of green at least. Then that circle can at least start and build up the multiplier. Because our multiplier is now... We can actually calculate that quickly out. Now I do think I understand how the prestige works though. Because our multiplier is now 23.8 times 6.05 times 2.38 times 1.02 times 6.6. We're now at 2,307 multiply gain. Okay. If you can explain me in the comments, please let me know. Leave a comment. I'm still not sure about this whole mathematics stuff, how this works in this game. At least I know how to play the game and how it works, but yeah. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can subscribe so you can at least get updates when the new episodes come out. Coming last Tuesday we started of course with a new game. Go definitely check that one out. I am recording this episode already even before I launched that episode. But yeah, Tuesday Nodebusters went live. It's also an incremental game. It's a bit shorter than this one. It's not that big of a grind. So for the couple of weeks, every Tuesday a new episode of Nodebusters will go out. And last Thursday, of course, we started with Outhold. It's a demo at the moment. I expect it later in the year to release. It's like a turret-based system in an incremental way. And as explained in the first episodes of Revolution Idol, and also I have explained in the other episodes, we are really sticking to the skills trees to first maximize a skill before we branch further out. So that's a little bit of a challenge for myself to not go like crazy. Let's see what shall we upgrade first. I really want to start Ascend again, so let's get the red one up as quickly as possible. And the green for 5 levels. I do have a couple of other games actually on the list stated, like what I would like to play as well, incremental wise, idle wise. There are differences between incremental and idle, but they're both like chill, relax, click, optimize, add up the numbers. You know how it works. If you have any game that you would recommend or you would like to watch me play, let me know. Every Saturday I will play the bigger games like Revolution Idol. Micro Civilization is one that I have noted. I don't know if you guys know the Data Dragons. It's like a free-to-play online. It's also something on my list to do with you guys. Every Tuesday we play a bit more normal sized games. Idle Mining Empire, Arcane Earth, Road Divers, Hallowspire. Idle Colony, and of course we started Nodebusters. And the smaller ones we play every Thursday. Most of them are demos like Outhold that we started, but I also have Dixium as an option at the moment. If you know any other nice idle incremental games, maybe there's only a demo that you would like to see before you maybe buy it or whatever, let me know. I can play it for you guys so you can see if it's interesting for you as well to get and start playing. All suggestions will be noted. Know that of course I have a little bit of a bigger list. Some games will take a longer time than others. So it doesn't mean that they will be played immediately, but over time I will definitely play them out. Maybe if I have some extra time available, I will dedicate one day in a week to play games that's suggested by you guys. Maybe make them a bit longer episode. Let me know what you like. So we're still ramping up. Green's level 15, yellow level 30, orange level 45, red is level 75 already. Getting close to that first ascension. Level 50 on orange. If you guys maybe have some tips saying like I should spend these shop coins on maybe income or multipliers or labs, let me know. Any suggestions is welcome, and I will definitely consider using the coins then for those things, especially if it gets a lot of likes in one of the comments. If there are multiple comments where to use the shop coins on, I will probably pick the one that will have the most likes. So before you put in a comment with an idea or a tip, first check if it's already there. If it's already there, leave it as a like. Otherwise, just leave a new comment if you don't see it. Yeah, it does make a bit more organized for myself to see what comment is the most liked and probably what I should buy with my shopping coins. $20 levels to go for the red. I think I'll upgrade the green one first. Yeah, I would like that lap speed just to continue and build up the multiplier a bit quicker. Since it's later in the line, the multiplier is better. Now 55. Okay, let's upgrade the yellow. I do think I would like to save a little bit up to at least start a turquoise before I start continuing with the red. So at least, like I said, the laps can start go and at least the multiply can build up. Yellow level 40 now. Also let me know in the comments if you think this is maybe a bit too much of a grind for you guys to watch. Like I said in the first episode, I can maybe put some cuts here and there to let go of the grind a bit, but I will leave that up to you guys what you prefer. For now I will just show you all the gameplay I'm playing. If you like to watch all the gameplay, let me know. It's gonna be a grind, it's gonna be a long playlist of episodes before we reach the end. What we also can do is at least let it go live for a while now, and then when we keep on doing these new grounds, I will skip until we unlock the new thing. When we start unlocking infinities or eternities, maybe then I can at least skip this beginning part of build up and a couple of ascensions and continue an episode when we are busy with infinities. I will leave that up to you guys. Let me know in the comments what you prefer. Like I said, it's a chill game, let's chill. But it also needs to be, of course, something nice and chill for you guys to watch. Level 85, I think I would like to push this to 90 first. Yeah, we are building up quite quickly, so we can wait until the 160k. There we go. Level 90, so 10 more levels until we can ascend. But like I said, I do think I will only ascend the red one when we've maxed out at least the orange one and maybe also the yellow one. Then we at least have a lot of points available, because to max out this will take a long time. And the costs for maxing out is much higher than the cost for the first levels of the first ascension. After the first ascension for the red one. So then we immediately can buy a lot of levels. Upgrade green, upgrade the yellow next. See, we can prestige now again, but as you can see, our prestige multiplier is 6.6. They do suggest here in help, I will show you guys, when you prestige, first prestige is recommended at the times 10 prestige multiplier, and we have a multiplier of 6.6, 6.69. So I think it's at least worth for our next prestige to go at least to 10, maybe to 15, because we already prestiged at 6. $3.24 for the orange. There we go. Yeah, let's push the next. Yeah, let's push the red to the 95 first. Then we can upgrade all the other colors once probably before we finish the red to the max. There we go. Now let's at least upgrade these all first. The prestige exponent, I think this also definitely helps with. If one of you guys maybe knows how these calculations are made, or how the points are calculated every time a circle is finished per color, if it's per color different, maybe it's this amount per revolution because they're all revolution, but because we have the different colors that the multiplier gets added up. I'm not exactly sure how it works. If one of you guys knows, just leave the explanation in the comments. I would definitely love to explain it in one of the future episodes to the rest of the viewers, how it actually works with the point calculations. For me, it's still a blank. It's a revolution. It gives amount of to your mults. Your income is the product of all mults. So 21 times 7 times 2 should be then 4,000. So that would indeed still mean that we get 91 for every red. Or is it in a revolution in general, so that it does mean like every red gives us now 18, every orange gives us 18 times 6.95. Like I said, if you know it, please give me an explanation in the comments, because I would love to understand. I never really understand these kind of things that quickly. At least with this game. I have a lot of other games that I immediately understand what's happening and how it works, but this is one of those games that I'm still really trying to guess how it is actually working and trying to search for a solution or an explanation. Okay, so we maxed out the red circle, but like I said, I would like to leave it like this. We're at orange already at level 70. Let's max that out first, and let's max out the yellow one as well, or maybe almost max out before we ascend, so we can immediately buy the first levels to at least speed up the circle. Because as you've seen in the beginning of this episode, once we ascend, the lap speed will go down drastically. I think the green one is first. Let's just buy the cheapest option. At least we do it per 5 levels, so at least my brain can handle it. There is a small music going on in the background. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but let me know in the comments. I can maybe change some stuff actually in the settings, but yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, I just recorded the first episode. This is the second episode. Of course, I just record them right after each other to get a little bit of a head start and recordings. So I think I will at least wait for episode 3 to record until this one has been gone out. So at least I have the first 2 episodes with some comments of you guys to see if there are some things I need to change. Orange already to level 75. We can upgrade it turquoise. There we go. I'll also definitely watch these episodes back, so I can maybe also already see myself a little bit if I can change something, especially because, like I said, No Busters was gone live on Tuesday, but I haven't officially recorded that episode yet by the time I'm recording this episode. So maybe I can, for some settings, I will view these first 2 episodes of Revolution Idol to make sure that my episodes of Notebuster and Outhold will be already a little bit better quality wise. So let me know. There we go, 5 more levels for yellow. We're at level 60, level 75 for the orange. Let's get this to level 80. I would love to ascend, but we really need a lot of points actually before we can buy some levels. Because the ascension really help with increasing this like quicker. But only if we have a good lap speed, so. Let's wait until the 8.17 billion. And there we go. Level 80 already on the orange. Get this to level 40. Get another 5 in turquoise. Then we'll do the orange one again, yellow one. I think it will just be like a ladder of going like orange, yellow, green, turquoise. Orange, yellow, green, turquoise. But we'll see. We will just wing it. As you can see, progress to infinity. 3% almost. But it's exponential, so it slows down, as you can see. It will take a long time until we are there. But we do unlock the first thing. I'm not sure, maybe this was automation. Can we actually see it in here when we have our first infinity, fast scaling, early prestige, only 3. Infinity, reach infinity. Now it doesn't say actually, but we do unlock one of these first things. I kind of forget already what it was. I think we have an automation menu, I don't know. We'll see when we get there, guys. Level 85. We are slowly getting there. Next 5 levels are in yellow, then the green, and then the turquoise. As you can see, the grind is really getting in there now. It is starting to slow down a little bit. Of course, I do it per 5 levels, but you can also do it per 1 level. Then you can see, you know, we can easily buy something. But I like to do it per 5 levels just to have that quicker boost. We're almost at a prestige multiplier of times 10. Like I said, the first prestige, they advise to do it at a times 10 multiplier. Since we already prestiged at a times 6, I will at least go over the 10 prestige multiplier before I do a next prestige. Yeah. Just to give the next run after Prestige a little bit of that extra boost. To speed it up a little bit more. Let's get the turquoise next for 5 levels. 15 levels to go for the orange until we have maxed it out. And there we go. But I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Let me know what you did like or didn't like about it in the comments below. Like I said, if you have some tips, tricks, leave a like at the comment that maybe already mentioned it, or leave a new comment for it. I will definitely take into consideration for next times. If you liked the episode, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel so you can at least keep updated about new episodes coming, especially because we're trying to play 3 games in a row, or at least at the same time. If you have some suggestions about other games, let me know. I'll put them on the list. Maybe in later episodes of this and other games, I'll show you the list of games that I have at the moment. I will leave this running for a little bit, so at the start of the next episode we have quite a couple of points to invest, so we can continue a little bit quicker. But that's for it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode.